The Kenny Quest show was filmed live in front of a canned studio audience.
So here she is. Today we're going to give it its first full run, get some gas in it. There's no gas gauge. Gas is kind of a suggestion. It's old school, so there's a reserve part of the fuel system, and then when it starts bogging down, you click on that and you get a little bit, you get like 30 miles. But it's a 5-gallon tank. Owner's book says we should get about 50 miles per gallon, 250 mile range perhaps. But we're going to fill up and enjoy this 85-degree day. And we're going old school. We're going last century. This is 20th century technology. 1996 FL STN Softail Nostalgia. Slightly modified or updated for the 21st century with LED parts and pieces from other bikes like Road King bags. I'm not going to go through all the details on this video. We're just wrapping up my picking it up yesterday. I did do a full photo shoot on the bike this morning prior to filming this, and if you want to go check out my Instagram page at Kenny Quest Show on Instagram, you'll see some high quality photos of this bike, the Snakester, and everything else I run into at chopper shows that I like to take pictures of, and some beautiful girls with bikes. I'm a sucker for those, so if you like that kind of stuff too, visit my Instagram page. Alright, nothing left to do it but do it. So I got this alternative view camera. I've seen some people that have had some heritages in the past and have always complained where they're going to put their cameras and stuff. I got this suction cup mount. I'm looking at this location first. It's below the handlebar, so I have no idea when I edit this if you're going to see the back of the handlebar or not, or if I'm able to crop it. Only other place I can think about would be up here somewhere, but that's going to take away from this view. So I was trying to be unobstructed down there, kind of out of the way. But, you know, with the suction cup mount, I got some options. I can stick it on the Speedo. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to keep the bars clean. Well, first I got to find the choke. And I'm supposed to pull this out. I guess. There's the fuel. There's the off. And on. I have to read the manual about that stuff again. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to check air. But oh well. I want to ride. And I'm hoping this view for you guys is adequate. I was noticing in my test video yesterday that you were getting not enough up here. So I'm hoping that this new setup here that I worked on will be good for you. Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay.
Eventually.
So I was reading the owner's manual and it said put in 89 versus on the Sportster, 2021 88.3, it says put in, you know, the highest octane possible. So no car wash because I don't have a car. So we'll see what we have here for fuel. So we got 89 dead dinosaurs going in. I got there quick. 1.5 gallons. So it looks like there was 3.5 gallons already in there, apparently. Oh, shit. Hello. Thank you. Interestingly enough, I really never had someone just say from that distance, you know, like rolling by in their vehicle, hey, nice bike, on the Sportster. When they get up close to it, they go, oh, nice bike, or when they're, you know, but he kind of went out of his way. So that's something that I didn't notice on the Sportster. Of course, now the pipes weren't as loud as these, so maybe that has something to do with it. And I know, like, you know, everybody talks about chicks don't, they know two bikes, sport bikes and Harleys. You gotta have one of those. Woo! Take it easy. Rev bombs, baby. Evo rev bombs. Dropping from the sky. Yeah, hear that? Heck yeah. Hear the rumble, baby. I have no idea how that sounds for you guys, but it sounds delicious to me. This is what I've been chasing. I'm really curious to see how this windshield does in comparison to the little fly screen on my Sportster. I mean, I prefer this much better to a Batwing fairing with all those gauges and stuff. This is just, you see the whole road. Oh yeah. This thing turns even easier than my Sportster in some cases. This feels more planted. Indicator light's turning on, that's good. Now I'm thinking about life decisions that I made. Why did I buy a brand new Sportster? I wanted a Harley Davidson. Didn't want to buy a used one. I was scared. Wanted to be tethered to a dealer in case anything happened. So I guess fear drove my decision. Maybe I should have bought a used Sportster or some other bike and then... But heck, I could have started on this, perhaps. I bet you I could have. I bet you I could have. You know, it's just getting used to that friction zone and that throttle response off the line. Interesting. Interesting predicament. Yeah, I remember Pedro's words when I dropped off this bike. I didn't comment at the time, but I do remember what he said. I'll play it back right here for you.
You're going to get rid of your Sportster once you ride this, you know that, right?
Well, I got 6 months to turn it in, and they'll give me full credit towards a big twin. So that's the deal on the table.
In 6 months, you're going to go in. And what dealership is it? The Seminole?
Seminole,
yeah. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll honor it.
Yeah, well, it was on their website. I took a screenshot of it, and it's still on their website. That Seminole Promise is what they call it.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that a lot. So it seems like you're going to have a big twin. 2 big twins.
Well, it could be a Pan America. Pedro's not fond of the Pan America.
Nope. I'll take my money and put on something that's been proven.
So, I love my Sporty. I love the Snakester. So I'm going to have this bike for a week. One weekend, I'm going to drop it off next weekend. We're going to change out the clutch assembly. Finding neutral is a little bit difficult. Shifting gears a little bit difficult. It's got some wear on it, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. But right at this week, Pedro wants me to report back to him with any adjustments that need to be done and feedback on how it rides. So clutch assembly, definitely. And then I was noticing in my ride from yesterday, I played back some of the footage, I got this kind of high-pitched noise And I know I don't have a turbo. So kind of curious what that noise is. Also noticing too that you can really get up to speed quickly, and I don't even feel like I'm going that fast. I'm going 55 according to the speedometer, and the needle kind of goes back and forth like it's, you know, you're in the vicinity of 55. And obviously with the windscreen, I'm not feeling anything in my chest, but I just don't feel like I'm going that fast. And I guess that's the benefit of a cruiser, of a full-size big twin cruiser. Brakes feel great. Of course they should be. I got Brembos. We're like, let's put Brembos on there. Yeah, and this little squeak that I get on my throttle. Pedro said it was getting stuck. I'm not feeling that. But, you know, old bikes are going to have creaks and different noises and stuff. It's got character. It's got soul. It's got character. So, some of this I have to deal with. Just put up with it, which I'm not, you know, I'm not a guy that's bought like new stuff. I've never had a new car. That motorcycle, the Snakester, it's the first thing I bought mechanically that's brand new, and that was more, like I said, of the fear of the unknown. And ever since I've met Pedro, I mean, he's handled all my maintenance needs and really haven't needed the dealer for much. I gave the dealer a shot, you know. When I bought the bike, I had him put on some accessories, and I wanted to personalize it the way I wanted to personalize it, and then I gave him a couple accessories. One of them I bought through them, one of them I had to source somewhere else, and they said we can't put them either on. Why not? I don't know. The installer guy's not here. Like, don't you guys leave notes? I mean, in my profession, I have technicians that work on projects, and they have to leave notes. And they're obligated to put in all the parts that a system requires. But I don't give a shit. So that kind of turned me off to the dealer. Then I go to another Harley dealer across town, and they're like, that's not right. Those parts should fit. And I could have brought it to them and have them do it. But I just let you know, I'm already dealing with Pedro, and just let him do it. And what do you know? He gets the parts to go on. Alright. Got a rev bomb under this. Yeah! Woohoo! That's my first rev bomb under a overpass. Oh, we're back up to Mount Plymouth with the Twisties. Let's see how it handles in the Twisties. Pedro said, expect to scrape. I just don't think the speedometer is correct. It says I'm going 35. And my Sportster, 35 felt way faster. And coming into corners, I had to slow it down considerably. Close to scraping. Pleasant decel. Hey, I'm taking it like a grandpa in here, I know. Was fun. We got one more. This is the tightest one, but yeah, I just don't think that speedometer is correct. That doesn't feel like 50. So really nothing on my chest as far as wind, just underneath my arms. I feel it. Nothing in my helmet. So that should help with motovlogging. I'm not getting that wind going right into the chin area. I guess we go this way. So, all in all, very happy, very pleased. Handlebar height, perfect, really comfortable. I mean, I feel like I can crush the miles on this. Sounds awesome. I have no idea when the gas will be need to be refilled. So, I mean, just outside of the technology being, you know, 20th century, it does have electric start. But, I mean, this is a visceral experience that doesn't feel as sketchy as the Sportster does, which is funny. Pedro said the same thing. He says he feels kind of sketchy on Sportsters. I'm like, okay, so I started on a more sketchy bike. So, the Speedo says I'm going 60. I guess I am. Let's get on it. See what you got. Throttle. I mean, I'm not even at, I don't know, we're at half throttle. But yeah, it's giving me more. And this windscreen, amazing. Of course, it's not a windy day, but it makes getting on it enjoyable. Floorboards keep the vibration too, you know, it's there. But it probably could be worse. But I'm sure over a longer period of time, my toes would start tingling. It's funny, the mirrors will shake. Lower speed. I don't know if you guys can hear this sweet sound of the Evo engine and the Bassani exhaust, but I'm having more fun than Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid riding off into the sunset, the Wild Wild West, baby. I'm on a steel horse and I'm riding. Woo! Well, I could be out here all day, all night doing this. So, I think that wraps it up for this time. Oh, I'm just happy. I'm smiling ear to ear. Folks, if you haven't bought the motorcycle yet, what are you waiting for? Buy the motorcycle. And if you ride, keep the shiny side up. We'll see you next time. Deuces. Best reason for having bags. Chinese takeout.
Hey guys, it's Haley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. See you next time.